Good morning, McGee. I have Sheriff Kenneth Lewis with me today. I had asked him when he was down this way sometime to come by and talk to me because I was real interested in some of the scams that I had heard were going on in our county, and some of you might find that it's going to fall right in your lap too. So tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, good morning, Sue. We have several scams that have gone on. Everybody knows about the folks that come through and blacktop your driveway. Uh, if you'll look at this and talk to them a little bit and call one of your local businessmen here around McGee, you'll find out that he can do it cheaper than these guys. They come in and they always have a little extra asphalt, and they let you have it for a good deal. And usually their good deal is more than what one of our local contractors will do it for. So that's something that you need to watch out for. We have burglar alarm people that are coming around wanting you to sign contracts. Uh, the contracts, you buy your equipment and they put you online for like 4 or 5 years. You just need to be careful when you're doing these things because we have a lot of local people that do the same thing and do a lot better job. And another thing, if you have a problem, it's a lot easier to take it to a local person than it is to a company up in Pennsylvania or wherever they at.
All right, well, let me stop you right there because now I'm all about local business. But do we have people in this area that do burglar alarms?
We do have people. We have people right here in McGee that do burglar alarms. In McGee and Mendenhall that do burglar alarms. So,
okay.
And they do a good job. We work with them several times. We recommend some people well, not recommend them, but we give some names of people in our neighborhood watch groups from McGee, Mendenhall, and Jackson. So it's not a big thing. If your system is monitored in Jackson, Mississippi, more than likely they know more about McGee than a person in Las Vegas would know.
Okay.
So
okay.
and that a little personal touch sometimes means a lot when your house is broke into or your house is on fire. I recommend people to get burglar alarms for the house. I have one for mine. I think it's just a smart thing to do in today's times. But you were talking about scams. I've been getting a lot of emails from Africa, and it seems like all of them come from South Africa, and it's always some guy that's got a lot of money and he works for the African embassy, and he's come across a lot of money and he can't get it out of the country, but he wants you to help him get it out. And what happens on these scams is they wind up wanting you to send them money, and then they'll send you money. Well, guess what? That's kind of a one-way deal. You never see any of your money. A lot of times they use stolen credit cards. They purchase items here locally or around. They have them shipped to your address. You take them out of that box, put them in another box, then send it, say, to South Africa. And then you find out that all the credit cards are bad. And this happens a lot of times. We've had it a couple times here in the county where we've had some women that have been surfing on the internet, fell in love with people, and come to find out it's some scamster out of Africa or wherever like that. So be careful when you're on the internet surfing, and be careful about people that want to give you money. Nobody gives you money. You can check with people's bank. They don't give it away. So if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. I had a scam today that some folks in Mendenhall got a call, and they told the guy, said, I need to speak with your mother. Your mother has won $5 million here in Las Vegas. Well, of course, he was interested in it. Who's going to say I don't want $5 million?
Yeah.
So the guy kept talking to him, and finally he said, well, my mother's dead. Well, the truth of the matter, she'd been dead 6 years. So she didn't win anything in Las Vegas. So the guy kept talking, and finally he said, well, I'm flying in tonight, and I'll be at your place in the morning. And all I need you to do is I need you to go to Walmart, and I need to get you a cash receipt for $300 and something. And you give me that, and I'm going to give you a check for $250,000 as a down payment on your money that you've won. So he said, I'm already in town. I flew in from Las Vegas, and I landed in Brookhaven, Mississippi. Well, I doubt that ever happened,
Yeah. He should have done a little more research.
So they keep talking, and finally he says, look, have you got your money card yet? And what I need you to do is give me the number on your money card, and I'm going to go ahead and get the paperwork processed, and then I'll come by and give you your money. Of course, what he's going to do, he's going to go to the next Walmart, cash it in, and then you never see or hear from him again.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just scams like that. Scams on the elderly. They always seem to pick on the elderly. I don't know if there's a list or something.
Mm-hmm.
But, people, when you start saying, hey, I'm going to give you $250,000, people have got to find out about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had a lot of them tell me, well, I could really use that money. Well, I could
Yes.
too.
Yes.
I could use that money too, but nobody's giving you any money. So, but, be careful for these kind of situations and watch yourself. And, right now, all the fraud and things that's going on, ID theft is probably one of the number one crimes going on in the United States now. And what we need to do is just beware of that. Watch yourself when you're in buildings and using your credit card so they don't, they've got things now that they can come up behind you and your credit card's in your purse and they can scan your credit card with you not even taking it out. So be very careful and watch what you're doing, and hopefully we can make it through.
Well, I think all of us know that it's really hard to think about somebody coming up and scanning my credit card in my purse, but we do need to be aware of our surroundings at all times. When you walk to your car from a grocery store, when you leave your house at night, when you leave church, whatever activity it is. If you ever have problems, or if you even have anything in your neighborhood that you feel is unusual, or you see someone maybe walking down the street that you've never seen them before and it's not something that's common, you need to contact the Sheriff's Department or the Magee Police Department. And I've enjoyed having Sheriff Lewis on Good Morning Magee. I hope you will continue to be a watcher of MageeNews.com and of Good Morning Magee. Have a great day.
Thank you.